Welcome to Fine Cuisine and Etiquette with your host, Oliver Gerald the Eater, your guide to the finer things in life. Most of us are familiar with Newton's third law. For every action in nature, there's an equal or opposite reaction. When you push an object, it creates static friction. If you pull an elastic band, it generates force, stored as energy, and releases said energy when you let go. And if a people continuously starts the day with a pastry that's high in sugar, carbs, and calories, their bodies will become softer and pudgier. So with Pop Tarts wildly popular in the States since 1964, it's no surprise that more than 40% of Americans are obese. Action: equal or opposite reaction. Though if I must lower myself to the grime and filth of the great unwashed masses, I can think of far worse avenues than Kellogg's Pop Tarts. Naturally, this fatty pastry is more repugnant than even the most bourgeois European gruel, but at least the former tastes acceptable. Which leads me to the subject of today's educational sermon from me to you: Pop Tarts Snickerdoodle, the dumbest name for a dessert since Spotted Dick. Then again, this is the same people that served up classics like AIDS, a chocolate weight loss supplement, and Rocky Mountain oysters, or animal testicles. Snickerdoodle is often conflated with sugar cookies, but while the latter merely includes white sugar, the former includes that plus cinnamon. And leave it to the Americans to combine a breakfast pastry already high in sugar with a treat that's comparable to sugar cookies. You know what they say about breakfast. It's the most important start of early tooth decay. There's something missing with this. I'm not quite sure what. I know I stood on my soapbox lambasting Americans for their attachment to sugar and diabetes, but I feel like frosting could have gone a long way here, because as is, the Snickerdoodle Pop-Tart is just a bit too dry. Like my third wife's Cunny Barrow 1 week into our marriage. I know that cinnamon contains cellulose, and too much of it gives you dry mouth, but we're not talking about the cinnamon challenge here. It shouldn't be quite this arid. I suppose if you like Mandelbrot, a traditional Jewish dessert that's dry as the Sahara, then you might enjoy this. But otherwise, if you choose to consume this, you'll want to have a drink close by. So I rate the Pop-Tart Snickerdoodle 3 silver spoons out of 5. Be sure to show your appreciation for my efforts with a like. And I shall return to educate the great unwashed masses and all those of good letters and breeding on the finer things in life and delightful cuisine.